Welcome to the final exam, question number 31. And it asks, which of the following statements is incorrect? Write that down, I guess. Whoops, incorrect. And it says, for a body to be in a static equilibrium, and remember static equilibrium means the sum of all forces equals 0. So you have the sum of the force in the x equals 0, sum of force in the y equals 0, and the sum of the moments about a point equals 0. Alright, so A, so we're looking for the wrong answer, the incorrect answer. So let's cross out the true answers. The sum of the forces acting in any direction is equal to 0. Sum of the forces acting in any direction equals 0, and that's true. So that is wrong. Alright, the sum of the moments about any axis is equal to 0. That is true, and therefore it is not the right answer. C is the line of action of the resultant force passes through the centroid. The line of action of the resultant force passes through the centroid. And it says the line of action. This is kind of confusing. I guess of the resultant force passes through the centroid. And my answer to that would say, well, the resultant force needs to be 0, because if you think about it, here, let's say you have this point. Let's call it point A. You have a force coming here. You have a force coming here. You have a force coming here. You have a force coming here, and you have a force coming here. All these need to add up. If you added them all up, you took components of each, you know, like so. This is that component going down, that component. They all, to be in equilibrium and to follow statics, they all need to equal 0 when you work out all the components. So when it says that the line of action of the resultant force passes through the centroid, that's saying that if you added all these together, the resultant of it, as opposed to being 0 and just being nothing, it's saying that line of action goes through that point, which I think is incorrect. Once again, it's not 100%. It's not 100%. I'll put a maybe on there. It's not 100% clear to me, but that looks like the possible answer. And let's look at D. The resultant force is equal to 0. And yeah, that's exactly what I said. We want the resultant force to equal 0. We don't want a resultant force. So I say that is definitely true, and that means it's not the right answer. So we have 3 definite truths and 1 I think it's the right answer, so we'll go with C. And I will see you on question number 32.